Oh, my sweet summer children, gather round and let me tell you the tragic ballad of the University of Sunderland, where dreams go to die and wallets go to cry. Picture this: you rear a bright-eyed little lamb, trotting off to get that prestigious education, clutching your tuition fees like a golden ticket. And then, oh, hunneth curtain pulls back, and the wizard is just some guy with a spreadsheet and a soul made of wet cardboard. Let us start at the beginning, shall we? The admissions process, oh, the admissions process. It's like sending a love letter into the void, except the void replies in broken English and misplaced paperwork. The Pakistan regional office. Oh, sweetie. Imagine handing your entire future to a group of people who couldn't organize a grocery list, let alone an international student visa. 3 months. 3 months of your life gone. Poof, into the bureaucratic ether. And when you dare to ask politely where your CAS letter is, they look at you like you've asked them to explain quantum physics. Not cute, not professional, just sad. And then, oh, the teaching, the glorious, life-changing teaching. You sit there, eager, notebook open, ready to absorb wisdom like a sponge, only to realize the sponge is drier than the Sahara. The lecturers. Oh, they represent. Physically, sometimes, mentally, debatable. One reviewer said they don't listen and rarely do their job. Groundbreaking. Revolutionary. Truly, this is higher education unless higher education now means higher tolerance for mediocrity. But wait, it gets better. The refund policy, oh, the refund policy. It's like trying to get blood from a stone, except the stone is actively laughing at you. Pay a $5,750 deposit. Get your offer withdrawn 5 days later because, oopsie, they overbooked like a budget airline. Then they promise a refund in 6 weeks. 6 weeks pass. Silence. Another 6 weeks. Silence. Emails vanish into the void. Phone calls. Oh, honey, no. The student success team has successfully avoided success in you, and the classes, oh, the classes. You pay $9,250 a year for the privilege of PDFs. Glorious, life-altering PDFs. Because why have a lecturer when you can have a document you could Googled yourself? And if the lecturers do show up, half the time they cancel last minute because reasons probably the same reasons they gave up on passion, professionalism, and basic human decency. Oh, but wait, support services, disability support, ignored. 3 years of begging for help like a peasant at the castle gates, only to be met with shrugs and not my department. International students left to rot in refund purgatory. It issues with Canvas. No one picks up the phone. No one answers emails. It's like they've perfected the art of not caring. And the marking the marking. Sloppy, subjective, feedback, if you were lucky. One poor soul said they lost skills because the curriculum was so irrelevant they had to take a CV writing course instead of learning about actual cybersecurity. Groundbreaking, inspiring. Truly, this is the future of education if the future is a dystopian wasteland where effort is a myth and competence is a rumor, and the facilities outdated, broken, labs don T-work, the library overcrowded and under-resourced, the city depressing, the student life non-existent. The whole place feels like it's stuck in 2003, clinging to relevance like a fading pop star doing nightclub.
In the shadow of the University of Sunderland, a tapestry of businesses weaves a complex narrative, one that whispers tales of disappointment and unmet expectations. As we tread softly through the streets surrounding this academic bastion, we find a reflection of life's imperfections, a mirror to the human condition where dreams are occasionally deferred and realities fall short of the ideal. Let us first set foot in the Bridges shopping centre, a once bustling hub that now echoes with the whispers of dissatisfaction. Here, the air is thick with the scent of empty shops, and the laughter of children bouncing off the walls only serves to highlight the eerie quietude where vibrancy once thrived. The ghosts of commerce past linger as patrons lament the bygone days when a trip to the city centre promised more than a fleeting escape. In the heart of this concrete carnival, a mother's tender moment with her child is marred by an intrusive interruption, a rude awakening from the sanctuary of a changing room. The staff, once guardians of customer comfort, now seem indifferent, their smiles fading like the painted walls that peel away, revealing the wear and tear of time. As we stroll through the corridors lined with the remnants of retail glory, we are reminded that progress often comes with a price. The once pristine toilets now tell a story of neglect, where hygiene is a character forgotten in the narrative. One cannot help but ponder the fate of this urban arena, where the hustle and bustle of shoppers has dwindled to a mere trickle. Across town, the aromatic promise of my Delhi Sunderland beckons, offering a culinary passage to the streets of India. Yet, within its walls, the flavors of hospitality seem to have lost their way. Patrons seeking the comfort of familiar spices find themselves entangled in a web of misunderstanding, their requests met with a rudeness as unexpected as a harsh winter frost. The tales of underwhelming dishes and unfair charges float through the air, mingling with the scent of spices that once held the promise of a gastronomic journey. The dream of a Delhi feast is marred by the reality of bland sauces and overcooked meats, leaving a lingering aftertaste of disappointment. As the evening descends, we find ourselves at 6 at Pier Point, where the allure of fine dining is often overshadowed by the specter of poor timing and unexpected interruptions. The whispers of patrons echo off the walls, sharing stories of meals cut short and service lacking the warmth of a genuine welcome. The promise of a tranquil dining experience is shattered by the reality of inconsiderate requests and the echo of a ticking clock, reminding diners that their presence is but a fleeting moment in the grander scheme of the evening's events. In the midst of Sunderland's nightlife, the Independent stands as a beacon for those seeking the rhythm of the night. Yet, within its walls, the beat of the music is often drowned out by the cacophony of discontent. The once vibrant atmosphere now struggles to pulse with life, as patrons encounter an unexpected cover charge that seems to mock the very essence of independence. The night is a canvas for many, yet here it is painted with the broad strokes of disappointment, where the soundtrack to the evening falls flat, and the fear of illness casts a shadow over the dance floor. As we wander through the secret garden at Doxford Park, we find nature's beauty entwined with the thorns of neglect. The once cherished blooms now wilt under the weight of indifference, their petals echoing the silent cries for care and attention. The garden, once a sanctuary of serenity, now whispers of its former glory, a poignant reminder of the fleeting nature of beauty. In this world of imperfection, we also stumble upon the Port Independent Store Limited, where the allure of unique fashion is marred by the harsh reality of unfulfilled promises.
The garments, once pristine in their online imagery, arrive tainted by the blemishes of oversight, leaving customers to question the value of their investment. As we reflect upon the businesses that dot the landscape near the University of Sunderland, we are called to embrace the imperfect tapestry that is human endeavour. Our journey through these streets is not just a tale.
Oh, I was looking into the scams near University of Sunderland, and it's just sad, Like, why do people do this? Tourists come here for a nice time and then So businesses near University of Sunderland, some of them, they ray not honest, Like there was this big thing with vape shops and barbers. They were selling fake stuff, illegal stuff. Can you believe it? Tourists just want to buy something nice, maybe a souvenir, and they get tricked into buying counterfeit things. And like what happens next? Probably the tourists realize later, feel cheated, but it's too late, they ray already gone. And the shops, maybe they got caught, maybe not, but it's just wrong. And then, oh my god, the supermarkets. Like near University of Sunderland, some people just walk in and take whatever they want. High-value things just stealing, and the staff, they ray just standing there helpless. Tourists see this, they feel unsafe, and what happens next? The thieves get caught eventually, but the tourists, they just remember the chaos. Not a good memory, it's just why can people be nice? Tourists come for 2 weeks, they want to enjoy, not worry about scams. But here, near University of Sunderland, some businesses, they ray not pleasant.